right, guys. It has been actually like a month since I've played this game, so I still basically remember everything. But yeah, it's been a while. As I said, we're going to be getting through a lot of these, so we're going to start and finish chapter 5. This is like the last. It's not as long as the last one, so this one we can pretty much plow through. But yeah, this one starts out with a fight, so let's do this. I've been making these videos a lot longer, so just because, as I said, this game's old now. We're moving into November. And yeah, I want to get these done. God, I have to remember the buttons. I've played so many games since. But yeah. Wait. Oh, I just realized my... Oh, what's going on here? I was like, do I really not remember the attack button? Then I realized I was tapped out. Why is my... Nice. Easy. Now, as I said, this all will probably come back to me as we go through this, but yeah, it's been a hot minute, to say the least. Oh God, I was like, wait, how do I use my moves? There's really nothing over here. So, as I said, we're going to do these a lot faster. So we're going to not kill. We're only going to kill as many things as we really absolutely have to. For you guys who are on your first playthrough or just trying to get through the game, obviously you should kill everything and just, you know, get as much as you can. All the souls and stuff. Sweet. What's the drink button? Yeah. Okay. So we are going to fight this little battle that's going on here. It's easier if you clear them all out because you are going to fight an NPC named Pale Axe Stalwart, who's like enraged, I guess you could say. But try and get out of this area because there's another mini boss above that is shooting down on you. So we're just going to go up here and kind of wait for him to come to us. So let him do his thing. Yeah, here he comes. He's got his eye on me now. What just happened there? Man, I am not doing well here. Dude, I am so I am so not warmed up for this. Holy. I'm so sorry you guys have to witness this. Oh, that's right. You don't have to get into that point. So now take out all these guys. All right, talk to him. Now, when you talk to him, he's going to have this dialogue, and basically he's saying, like, go fight these things for me. So exhaust his dialogue. How do you about find and destroy them? So he's talking about these cars, the 5 elementals. So one was just shooting at us with fire. One of these, both of these are chests. One. 2. And then this one. So these carts, they're kind of annoying. They're not necessarily hard. They'll try and stun lock you. The last one that you fight can be a little difficult. But it also, you have to do that side mission to unlock the secret area of this map. So, yeah, that's basically it. So what you want to do, the way I find this to be easiest, is you kind of want to get on his arms here and kind of unlock, and then just kind of fight at the arms, like just hack at him. I feel like there is a weak spot on him, but I don't remember where. I guess it is the head. Man, this is a lot of health these iron carts have. So each one's associated with an element, by the way, which you probably figured, but... See, I'm taking too many risks here that I'm treating it like I'm prepared. But so that's the first one. Now this quest's a little weird because you have to do all 4, then come back and then go forward. It's kind of a pain, but we're just going to rest and then we're going to run through this next part. Now, you technically could just drop through this, but it's probably not the best idea and just get to the next cart. But yeah, I would not suggest doing that. I would suggest just running through. Left. Watch out, those guys like slow down already. Sometimes I feel like it's like on thing. Okay. Something slow. I can hear guys. Here's a meditation point. Go straight. We're going to go left first because there's a chest underneath here. Now we're going to head on up. Those are the guys that blow up. These dudes. I'm stuck. Got a pill. Go across. There's really nothing in here. So let's just go get the shrine if we can. Okay, I apologize if I'm a little boring today, but it's currently 1 a.m. But I want to get this over with. Just because I'm literally all out of the content to edit. So that guy does not respawn because there's a shrine here. So now we have a mini boss. Now this guy's not very hard. He's a he is the father of the stone guys that we fought in the first level. Like he's the one that makes them essentially. That's kind of the concept. See, he doesn't really do much. The Father of Stones has been defeated. Now, that's the way we're supposed to go, but we're going to go straight real fast. Oh, I think he has a soul for us. Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice. So I head on down here. There's going to be another one of these guys, if you remember them. And then there's a chest, so that's why we're going to fight him. Nice. Medicine. Go on down. I don't remember what's actually down here. Huh. Guess there really wasn't anything down here. All right. So then we'll just continue. So open this door and you will come across kind of a bridge. It's like a stone bridge, if you will. And you will see that the gray bronze cart is like you're able to fight it. I don't know why I'm struggling with words. Now, technically, you could just drop down and go right to it, but there's some goodies in here that you want to get. Now, this cave kind of sucks because you're always getting attacked by things, and you're like, where the hell did that come from? So, just kind of run around and try and find the things. So right here, I believe this is well, it's obviously an important item, but I don't remember what it is. Convert it into will. I think most of the stuff is on the right, to be honest. There's nothing in this one. We'll do a kind of a loop. That's the entrance. Yeah. This is the yokai, right? So this guy we have to fight. I got all the fire guys. See, if you don't have high fire resistance, like you're obviously gonna struggle here. In fact, we're probably gonna up our fire resistance before we get to the lava area anyway, using the yokai, the mine cores. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea. Now, there's no shrine before this iron bowl, or the box, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you go in with full health and stuff. Like if you have to run past all this, definitely do it. There's not much stuff down here except for that one item, obviously. And then this is the thing. Well, then again, I guess you could just drop from the top, but whatever. Probably should have waited on that, but just. Keep her going. Now let's fight this thing. So as you can see, this is even tighter quarters than before. So try and get behind this rock so that you avoid getting just leveled. You could just technically stun him from there, but they all have the same moveset, except for the ones that actually, like, move. See, if you can lock them, you're good. I think the fan works really well on them, too, especially the stationary ones. Well, actually, I think they work very well on the moving ones, too, so... Nice. Now this goes right into another boss, which is why this double sucks. So you will meet the fox girl, and then you're going to fight the head and the hand, I think it is, or whatever they are. They're not, this fight's not, again, not a difficult one. It's just annoying because one's flying and the other one's not. This is one of those ones where you want to be very careful with your mana in the first run. Otherwise, that guy's a pain in the ass to hit. So focus this one first and try not to use too much of your mana to fight him. Once his flame goes out, he takes a lot more damage, if I remember correctly. Like, this guy doesn't do much. The flying one. That's why you just have to be careful for the head. See how he's taking more damage because he doesn't have any fire? Like, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. Oh, no. I thought I had... I'm getting so greedy with my heals. I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, and he just got his fire back too. Fuck. Like, I could have done that in one go. And really looked like I knew what I was doing. But instead, I effed it. So, he's done. Now, this guy doesn't come down very often. That's why it's such a pain. So, when he does come down, you want to stun him. So, kind of create some distance. And I'll do that. And now, stun lock him. And as you can see, he has a lot less health. Fan knocks him. Now, for some reason, the fan did not even bother to do anything. So if you're out of mana completely, technically speaking, you could just hold down a charge and then And then once you hold down that charge, you can get lucky and hit him with the top of the spin. I would also, this is the one fight where I would say it might be easier to use the long pole because you can get height and then just kind of long smash him. But yeah, that's, as you can see, as long as you can do what I just did, you should be fine. I barely went through half my mana. I went through a little more than half, so that's a lie, but just rest. And then we have a long walk, so I might just like fast forward this for you guys. There's not much in this area, but for some reason they make you have this long ass walk. So the fan, she's talking about her mother, the fan that we already have because we're in New Game Plus. But yeah, so just jump on down. And now we are in the lava area. This place sucks if like you don't know what you're doing and this is your first playthrough. So we're just going to run on through for a sec. Now we have to fight these shield guys. Now the shield guys, these guys, it's just such a pain to get through their shield. And they have that attack. So now they have stamina. Well, sort of stamina. It's just such a pain. Like, you're not going to break that shield very easily. It's almost easier to just dodge, get around them, and, like, hit into them. It's not like the first guys with the wooden shields. So let's rest. And we're actually going to travel back to the Land of the Gods, or whatever you want to call it. The home base. The Ryu scroll. So the reason we're doing this is because now we're going to use our mind cores on, I'm just going to get my burn resistance up, my flame resistance, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of lava. You don't have to do this. It's just a little bit of a struggle if you don't, unless you're really quick with things. But yeah, so that's what we're going to use our mind cores on. This is burn. We're going to make 10 because that's how many I have, just so we can get that burn resistance up. So if you did the worm quest, don't forget that you have to talk to this guy. And also if you got all your seeds, again, if this is your second playthrough and you're like, I have all of it, make sure you talk to this guy so he gives you everything that you need. Let you in, harvest ingredients. So normally once you finish collecting everything, which you probably don't have yet, once you finish collecting everything, you just talk to him and then he'll give you one of the, I believe it's the last charm. So we're good there. Let's head on back and then let's continue through the lava area. So we're just going to go forward. Now, if your resistance is high enough, I would suggest fighting this guy now and just dropping down. He's over here. Just because he's a yokai, he's right there. I would say, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, and then I'll show you how to fight him in a sec, like how to get out of here. So as you can see, there's certain areas you can stand on where you won't get affected by fire. But the reason you don't want to like walk down to this guy is because, as you can see, the rock guys fall down on you. So that's the annoying part about this. Oh, nice. Perfect. 2 for 1. So this is an area you're going to constantly be healing through. That's what's kind of annoying about this area. So whenever you see a rock like this, then you're out of the lava. So you kind of want to look for those in the lava areas, but we're going to sprint through this. And all this does, so this loops around, that's where we were. Don't worry about these worms. Like, I would not even suggest fighting in these areas. So I would just bear right. Keep healing if you must. Get up to here, and then we're going to kind of clear this out. Oh, funny. Here's a chest. Now let's go talk to our horse friend. Now he's trapped in here. And this is his whip. And he's like, yo, I need you to... I think you defeat the king. And then... I don't know what actually activates it. So it's not that he's trapped in the cart. He's trapped in the whip. And I guess when this thing died, it clamped down on the whip. But basically, we have to... I don't remember if we have to fight the king or if we have to fight... Or I'm sorry, not the king. I shouldn't really call him a king. If we fight him or the last cart and we get that, but... I think you just have to fight the king. But there's nothing else really in the lava on this side. So if you go straight and take a left, these connect right up here. Going up this way takes us back to the shrine. So there's one more boss up ahead underneath us. So here's what we're going to do. This is tough. I won't lie to you. This is not going to be fun for you on your first playthrough, especially if you... don't have that much health and you don't have that much fire resistance. It is doable. It's just you have to be in a precise spot. So I'm going to go up and explain it. Okay. So right here is a rock giant. Now, if you look, there's a spot right there and over back there to fight this guy. Now, you can do it in the lava if you have the high resistances, but if not, stay right in here. So you want to basically bring him back to you over in this area. So I have high resistance, so I can just fight him and like get through this. But again, if you're not, you have to physically wait for him. He doesn't have a terrible amount of health for an enemy at this stage in the game. The Flint Chief. Nice. So these are where you would farm your flame seeds. Like try and get the fire date seed. But now we're just going to run back and then we're going to go on up. Now I should have enough health to fight this next upcoming boss. Which is another double boss, which is kind of annoying. So before you go right, go left. Wow, dude. I'm getting so... I'm not playing well in the slightest. I'm going to want full everything for this. This is a double boss. Basically the idea is one is going to be invisible, whereas the other one's not. Like they're going to kind of flip-flop between each other. I recommend putting as much damage into this one as possible, and then later on try and create a distance between the two. Try and create a distance between the two so that blinds his friend. So his friend's blind. Ah, damn it. Okay, so you're gonna have to put some into him, but once it gets to the point where they work together. Ooh, nice. Once it gets to the point where they're working together, try and create enough distance between them so that you can just lay into the other. Like this guy doesn't have any ranged attacks. He's only short range, so go for the long range guys first. Guys. Okay. Good. So see how this guy's stuck? Like, this is the guy that you want as dead as possible, as quickly as possible. What the hell was that? It like locked on wrong. So this is what I mean. Try and create as much space between them as you can, so that when the other one spawns, you're just like, oh, okay. That sucks so much. Stay down. Okay, there's one. Oh my god. Usually those guys are not that difficult. Alright, so keep on going up, and there will be a shrine that we can rest at. I have so many sparks, and I don't know what to do with them. Give me a second. Oh, speaking of which, we also didn't use our relic. What is it? After consuming magic, increases the critical hit chance of the next attack. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, good. Retrieve spirits. Take. Oh, I forgot to rest, but give me one second. Let me just grab the chest. Okay, so we are rested. Now, this is a lava area. It looks, obviously, it looks more intimidating than it is. Now, there is stuff in the lava itself, but most of it is like little plants and shit that you can grab if you need a farm. We're not going to do any of that because there's really no need, but there is one chest in the back left. Well, technically middle right, but back left if you were looking at it this way. And as you can see, you have these large guys. So, right there's the chest. We're just going to run on through. We do have to take this guy out. Cool. Run through here. Go this way. And if you've been following this quest guide, or this guide, you will be able to talk to this guy for the last time, and he will actually max out your drink. Yep. So you can go to the fire, and then he'll, I mean, well, exhaust his dialogue first, I guess. Yeah. So then you would hit this fire. I already have a maxed out gourd, but then you would max out your main gourd. And, yeah, then you have 10 sips or whatever it is. So, yeah. So now we're going to take out these guys because when you take them out, you get a curios out of it, I believe, or a drink. I don't really remember, but they're not hard. It's just like the fire is going to be annoying, the lava. See, I already did half of his health just with that. So there's one. See, he just keeps moving back. Nice. And that's pretty much it. So with that, you'll get your mine core, or whatever it is, whatever the drop is. And then here's your shrine. Now, we will be coming back to this shrine later, so just make sure you know where it is. And now we are going to fight the sun. Or, well, no, not the sun. He's like a fared wife or whatever. And there's no skipping this, which is annoying. So this is kind of like a 3-phase boss. It's more so like a half phase halfway through and then a second phase. Just stay up on him. That's really it. Get your damage in quick. Okay. So now we have to fight all these minions before we can fight him. So just kind of go around and 1v1 all of them. Okay, what's going on here? Why is it? That's like the second time we've missed. These updates are getting worse and worse. Every patch. So there's a status effect here in white, as you can see. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no clue what the status effect is. I think it's just that you're slower in water. Like, I think it just messes up your speed. But that's all I know. Like, I don't know what the actual, like, what it does. Okay. This is gonna hurt. So now you're gonna fight the horse dude. That's why. So because we're doing this and we have to fight him, this unlocks the whip for us. Damn, he's got way more health than I remember. Oh, my dodges are coming back. Okay, so now starts the second phase. So the second phase of this, you're fighting a fish, right? I think, if I remember right. Yeah, the yin-yang fish. Kind of similar to the second phase of fighting our friend in the last chapter. Ow. Ow. So when that happens, you're supposed to obviously dodge that. You're supposed to use your the thing that allows you to spin your fan. And there you go. See, he's not terribly difficult.
The truth has been.
Okay, nice. So, before we continue, go this way. Drop down. And where is it? Is it here? Over here. There is a medicine? I forget what it is, but it's important. You need it. Convert to will. Sweet. And then at this point, you might as well rest because you've probably exhausted all your mana. We're going to... well, let's go... Sorry, that was probably very loud. Let's go back and let's go get the whip from the horse guy, and then we will TP back. So now we can force pull this and get the yokai.
Too long. It's yours now.
Boom. You would think if it's your first playthrough, you're like, oh, I just got this sick weapon, but it's not a weapon, which is such a bummer. So if this is where we just did the boss fight, we're just going to continue on up. We will be coming back here later, as I said. We have another cart above us. I just don't remember if it's now or later. I feel like I can hear it, so I think it's now. But this cart is actually mobile, so he will mess you up if you're not careful. Yep. Bring it. Oh my god, that's so much damage. So this one I'm probably going to fan because I need him to stay down. I need to get his head. Come on, hit the head. Oh, dude, I don't know what... They must have did some terrible patch because I don't know why it's missing so much now. Get me out of here, please. God, you would think that this was the hard one, but it's not. Woo. So that's a backwards attack. That one hits hard too, so. Nice. I'm trying to think if there's one more cart that we have to do. If not, we can continue that side quest. How many was that? That was 3? I believe we have one more. But I could be wrong. Okay, so you're fine. Now we're gonna fight a mini boss. So this is the next major plant. This plant does, it's almost like a poison-ish kind of damage. Use your meditation point, by the way. It's kind of a poison-ish kind of damage. Basically what she does is she kind of like spores you up and you're just like, what the hell? And I think it does damage over time. But this is the last plant boss. She also gives you an armor set. So as you can see, it kind of heavily slows you, the caps. Nice. There you go. Okay, so at this point, we are going to go back and talk to, what's his name? The ox guy at the beginning of this level.